Not my goat in the background, a hooting and hollering. Old double wide trailer makeover update. In the last video, y'all saw us do this really cool gallery wall in our double wide trailer, but today we're gonna accent that. That's how I feel you. I'm just gonna start bad every time I get frustrated with myself. In the last video, you saw us do.
I couldn't resist.
In the last video, y'all saw, I'm done. It'll speak for itself. Let's go. We're gonna do something really cool and funky today. Let's go. Goal for today, get a head start on an archway that we are thinking up and do something with the inside of this hallway slash closet looking thing that is going to accent our dining room. I want to do something bold in here.
I am going to be removing about 5-6 inches of header, and that is because baby girl wants an arched. It's going to be a little bit bigger because the arch does that, but she's going to have an arched doorway. We're going to put something fun back here, and then as per our agreement from the last video, I'm going to be hanging a pretty little pendant light right there for baby girl. First things first, I'm the realist. No. First things first, we got a little bit of demoing to do. Nothing too crazy. Trim's gotta go. So here's what we're looking at. We're gonna remove basically this box here. Just the header, and then our arches are gonna be able to do that.
While we're in this area, we're going to go ahead and get this messy part over with. That way we're not getting dust and drywall stuff all over the new area we're working on today. This is just something we're doing sort of in addition to what we had already planned to do today. We didn't plan to finish this part today. We just planned to start it because this part is a much larger part than the stuff we're expecting to get done in today's video. So we're just going to kind of help our future selves out by tackling this now and not wait until later. We're going to bring this entryway slash doorway up just a tad bit higher so we can arch this out, and you'll be able to really see the pendant light we're going to put up in this closet hallway area, and we're really going to be able to see what we're going to do on the wall, the back wall of this closet hallway area. This is technically a totally separate project than the area we're working on today, but if we can get any amount done beforehand, if we can kind of get ahead of ourselves and not be chasing our tails, that's what we really want to do. So that's why we're starting on this and just getting the messy part of this done before we start working on the inside of the hallway slash closet thing. So we're taking care of this header, and then we're going to start arching this sucker out. Ah! That's it! I don't have black clothes anymore. I have fur covered clothes now. Dog hair is everywhere. Everywhere. Moonpie, what's the meaning of this? It's so bad that I feel like my regular vacuum has just given up on me. There has to be something for this. There has to be. How to stop your home from becoming a fur forest. Wait. What's this? The One Is All Pet Groomer Vacuum. It grooms your pet and vacuums the hair at the same time. Low noise. Okay, because we cannot emotionally handle another dramatic pet moment. It also comes with multiple attachments like a brush, clippers, and a nail grinder, so you can have the full grooming experience at home. And it says it collects fur directly into the vacuum container. So you're telling me I can brush my dog and not redecorate my entire house in fur? My life is about to be changed.
Oh, I'm seeing it in there now. It's working.
It's working. Okay, this attachment connects directly to this vacuum. So as I brush, it's pulling the loose fur straight into the vacuum container. So there's no flying fur and really no chaos. All of this would have been on my couch, and the container is huge, so I don't have to empty it a billion times. I have a whole nother dog in this thing. Look at this. It's a whole nother dog.
I think it barked at you.
One of the most impressive things with this machine is this clipper does not have to be connected to the vacuum. It can actually be cordless too. The best part about this is it's actually cordless, so you can literally unattach it from the hose and not have to drag the vacuum around everywhere you take it. You can also adjust the suction level on the One Is All Pet Groomer Vacuum in case you have a nervous pet and they get kind of anxious quickly. You can start it on the bottom suction, a second suction, or a third. Tornado suction. Surprisingly, it runs pretty quietly, even though there's so many suction options, so Moonpie just chills around it, whether it's on low or whether it's on high. Not only does it come with a brush, it also comes with a shedding brush. It comes with clippers, it comes with a nail filer, and it also comes with vacuum attachments as well, so you're not just limited to brushing your dog with this. You can also vacuum your couch with it too. Once you're done, you empty the container into the trash. The One Is All Dog Vacuum and Grooming Set is now available at Target. Grab it during spring grooming season and bring it home to become your pet's perfect grooming partner. You can click the link in the description box to get yours. Thank you to One Is All for sponsoring this video. Shane's using some cool string hack method he found out about on the internet. He's using that to make our area, our stencil area, for our arch doorway. It's going to take 2 of these small pieces of plywood and we're going to piece them together as they fit. So he's going on one side and creating an arch, and then you'll see him add the other side and create an arch. It was just easier to do it that way than to do one full arch. And then he's going to add little pieces of wood down through the inside of the arches so that we have something to attach the drywall to. Now, we've been here, done this before, if y'all remember the infamous arches in our fireplace built-in that we did in the single wide in the trailer park. Those are some of my most favorite projects we had ever done. I was so impressed with Shane's arches in that situation because he had never done them before, and he just blew me out of the park with it. So we've been here and we've already done this before. This is the easiest way we can create arches, and it's literally just scoring the back of the drywall, and then you just punch it into place. Quite literally punch it into place. Not too hard, just like a little tap tap, you know what I'm saying? Shane doesn't hang drywall with nails. A lot of people ask about that when they see us hanging drywall. He just puts the nails in there to hold it until he can get the drywall screws in. That's something that he's just learned works best for him. He used to hang drywall for Clayton for a living, so he knows how to hang drywall. It's just he does this to hold it up because your girl is short, and I had to really stretch to help him with this stuff that's really tall, and I don't trust me standing on one of our pretty little stools that are not supposed to be stood on like Shane stands on those. You know, the weight difference is just it's drastic, so I don't trust myself on one of those, so I gotta do the best I can, and he's got to work with what he's got, which is a little 5'1", 5'2" on a good day wife, and he just makes it work by hanging it with nails and then coming back in with the drywall screws. He's doing the arch now with the drywall and just creating him an arch and sawing it from the back as sort of a stencil as well. Drywall is pretty easy to work with because you score it and then you pop it out. The only hard part is when it comes to the joint compound, and that part sucks. See, when Shane used to work with drywall, he never had to deal with joint compound because he worked for Clayton. He did trailer battens, right? So neither of us are really experienced in joint compound, and even though we've been doing this DIY thing for 5 years, we're still joint compound. That's the final boss for us. We are going to use these things around the arch, and we put adhesive on the inside of them and then just kind of fold them around the arch, and it's supposed to make it a more seamless sort of thing. We did it on our built-in in the living room, the first living room, back there where the fireplace, you can see back there at the very back where the brick is. We use something like this on those, and it just helps you to get a more seamless corner when it comes to working with drywall. It is an extra step, but it's worth it in the long run. Trust me, I've done it both ways. We've done it both ways, and Shane would recommend that every single time if you're working with drywall arches. One thing we will never recommend is using this pink quick drying joint compound. I just like the regular. If it's up to me, if I could give you any advice, just use the regular kind. It seems to dry faster, despite the name.
This ain't where it goes, by the way. It's a little bit further back. I'm just holding it here so I can.
No, that's too low.
Too low?
Yeah. You can't go no further than that?
Nope.
Okay. And this is when things start to get interesting. It is literally 2:30 in the morning.
Huh?
I'm talking to them. Shane don't know if I'm talking to myself, him, or you guys at this point, because we're both like, it's 2:30 in the morning. We have been working on drywall and joint compound all day long. I cared enough to put my gown on, but didn't care enough to take my makeup off yet because I have yet to go to bed. We're trying to at least get the drywall done, which we got that done, and the lot before we go to bed, because our time is limited. Like, our schedule is full, and so there is no wiggle room at all. So we've literally got to either lose sleep or gain time, and we're not gaining time. There's still 24 hours in a day, so it looks like we're losing sleep. But we are getting the light in, and then once we get the light in, tomorrow when we wake up, because tomorrow's the last day we have to work on this project before we have to move along little doggy, as Patrick Starfish says. Tomorrow when we wake up, the light will be in, so we'll have plenty of light to work in the little square hallway area place. And then hopefully the daggone pink joint compound. I hate joint compound, you guys know. I could spend hours telling you how much I hate joint compound and why I hate joint compound so much. I could really do that for hours, but I despise the pink, because the pink, it says that it is fast drying, and I promise you, I'm pretty sure it's slower drying than the white regular joint compound, because it takes forever for that pink to turn white. And then when it's white, it's supposed to be sandable, right? Like joint compound is. It usually is sandable once, it dries. No. Even if it turns white, it's still a little bit tacky. So you have to wait even longer and get your hopes up. You have to wait even longer to sand it down. So, and we also have an area on the right side of the arch that is not cooperating, so that's going to be fun. But that is tomorrow's problem. That is in the morning's problem. Currently, we're working, Shane's putting a giant golf ball on a metal hook right here. Let me flip the camera around. So something about this. Let me tell you about this. 2:30 a.m. talks with Merina. Let me tell you about this. So this, Shane, I'm done. Why is it so low, Shane? Shane, it cannot be that low. Why is it so, no.
Did you not check the,
Did you not check
the link?
at 2:30 in the morning with me? Let me tell you something. I'm already ready to tell off this pink joint compound. Oh my gosh. Wait, walk under it, Shane, like you're about to head to the bathroom. Also, it looks crooked because the bathroom door is not centered with the archway. Make that make sense. If you have to go use the bathroom, you're gonna hit your head, ain't you? You are absolutely.
let's see what it looks like.
Oh my gosh. Why is it going this way? Look, we got this going on. It's lopsided. It gave up. This is giving up. We just forgot about those up there for right now. I'm pretending like those don't exist. What is this? And what? Oh my gosh, it looks like a giant Q-tip hanging from the ceiling.
What were the reviews like on this?
They loved it. And I considered going bigger. That's the best part, is I really considered going bigger.
I mean, the good thing is kiddos ain't gonna
If you get the Hershey squirts, you're done. No, you're not that. I have no words.
You said, you know what? We need our own planetarium. Did you know that the Earth circles around the sun within 365 days?
Speaking of rotating around the sun, look at the holes. Just looks like
I still got that. I get to fit.
in the morning problem.
That's it.
Let me tell y'all something. In the morning, Shane and Merina are gonna hate right now. Shane and Merina. We're just seeing it as their first shift. We're not shift. They have to deal with what we leave in the morning. I can hear them now. Daggone third shift, Merina and Shane. They don't do nothing but sit on their tails. Leave everything for us to fix. It's called skim Colin's head. Oh my gosh. It looks like a light bulb. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I just don't know why they made it that you can't make it any littler.
Well, it's not even the fact that like it's ugly or anything.
They had it where you can make it go longer.
Yeah.
Look.
Look, Sean, come on here, Sean. They're not gonna find us half as funny as we do right now. But
Look, this is how much longer it could have been on top of that.
That's how much longer it could have been on top of that.
If we had put this
on there, been sweeping the floor. So, just an update, just not even a midnight update, just a 2:30, probably about 3 a.m. now. Yeah, it's about 2:46. Just 2:46 a.m. update. We have a giant Q-tip hanging from our ceiling, and we have a lopsided arch, and it ain't our problem.
Okay, the arch is not lopsided. It's just...
Same. This side's a perfect curve. This side it's girdled itself or something. How you gonna fix that?
It's gotta get smoothed out.
You can't smooth out.
Yeah, you can.
Not if it's an angle problem. At this point, it's just going to be abstract.
No.
With the Q-tip from the ceiling.
The Q-tip on the ceiling does feel a little abstract.
I do like it. My expectations are not high.
Thanks.
No, not for you. You did a fantastic job. I really like that one side of the arch. And I really love the way you hung the Q-tip. It's not a you problem at all. It's a me problem, honestly.
Just make sure that when you gotta wake up in the night to use the bathroom, don't hit your head.
All right, me and my sidekick here. I had to pull up a chair beside me so he could lay here because he can't sleep without mama's. You know, he's got to be touching mama. Yeah, the baby. So me and my sidekick here and my certified Q-tip hanger are going to go to bed. Right, Duncan, are you sleepy? Say, we are never up this late. Oh my goodness, look at those eyes. He's getting so tired. Oh, and he's out. I think that even though it comes down lower, we could probably fix it if we wanted to theoretically. But I kind of like how that arch gives us room to really show off that light fixture, and it's showing off. But I think that once we get what we're doing on that wall behind it there, I think it's really going to make it pop. So I'm kind of glad it comes down a little lower, even if it is like the lowest it could possibly go without interfering with our walkway.
Good.
And now that I'm sitting here looking at it, I can see it. It's working, right? It just took me back for a second because it was lower. But now that I'm standing like, well, I'm not standing, I'm sitting here.
On the wall might be messing with you.
Well, now that I'm sitting here and I'm seeing it, I'm like, oh, that's exactly where it needs to be. As long as it doesn't obstruct the way to the bathroom, which Shane was kidding, it doesn't really knock him out when he tries to go to the bathroom. As long as it doesn't do that, I think it's going to make a really good statement piece that pairs along with the back wall there, because I told you guys in the last video I want to create that room to be an accent room for this dining room, right? So I think that light hanging lower, I think that's really going to make that area pop, and I think the arch goes perfectly with that. And then I think what we're going to do to that wall in the morning, I think that is really going to bring everything together. I'm pretty sure that's really going to bring everything together. Let's hope so anyway. Hey. You ready to go to bed?
I'm ready. So we have a random centipede in our house.
Good morning, Shane. Look what is still pink. Touch it. It's still pink. If this were the other joint compound, it would have already been dry by now. Fast dry.
Why does this joint compound feel like every time I order steak at Cheddar?
It's literally not even done in the middle. It's still moving. So while we're waiting on this fast drying joint compound to dry, we're going to be working on things on the inside to kind of have things moving still. Our main goal is to get that accent room finished today. Shane and I have to block out makeovers and deadlines in order to keep the ball rolling, and I had it on our deadline in a hole for this big dining room to have this done today. That's not going to be a problem. Regardless of how it works out, we're going to move right along, little doggy. We took that old 90s speaker that didn't work out, and we're going to cover up these two holes on either side of the new pendant lot.
I had to make a custom round piece. because the speaker had a 5-inch hole as opposed to everything having 4-inch holes. And I don't have a 5-inch hole cutter, so I had to kind of make one myself. Yeah, I had a little bit of a shave off. I did pretty good.
And we're going to play with more joint compound. We can't get away with it in this sort of process, in this era of the dining room makeover. I feel like joint compound is around every corner, ready to jump, scare my hind end. We're taking off this thin trim from around the door. Usually I would repurpose it if we could get it off in one piece, but we usually can never get it off in one piece. We're not going to, even if we could. We didn't this time, but even if we did, even if we could have got off in one piece, we're going to replace it with thicker trim. I think we're going to go with 1x4s. Did we take the drywall down?
Did we? I don't remember.
I don't either.
Oh, I hope we didn't. Let me see that. You hold this. Drywall.
Please be there.
Please be here. It's here.
Oh.
That wasn't cool. Very unapplauded.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. Ooh. I was like, this is about to get real abstract with some floral wallpaper and some shiplap lines.
Worm.
Stop.
Yeah.
Huh?
What was that? This one ain't gonna come off as easy.
No. Did you just put on this?
Hope not.
Me too.
Stop trying to scare me!
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm scared. If I'm scared, you gotta be scared with me.
No! It's my job to have it figured out and we'll get it there. But you keep your scaredness to yourself. You pouting? This is it.
Don't be scared now.
Don't get scared now. Oh, wait, it's not it.
What?
I might want to take the plate off.
I forgot about that.
Marker
The
herringbone?
zebra stripes. Come on, knock on my door.
Come on, knock on my door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Three's company too.
And we got this in there tight.
I said, what do you need, Kimmy? He said, sneeze wipers.
Oh.
Good boy, Kimmy. Alright, so this is either going to be a win, a really big win, or a really big fail. I found wallpaper on the internet for $30. It might double as contact paper. I don't know. Who cares? I don't. I've put contact paper on the wall before. I've put contact paper on the counters before. But it specifically said wallpaper. So it is textured, far more textured than what you would find contact paper at the store like. So, like I said, could be a really big win, could be a really big fail. Another thing is the design. I've been trying to keep everything light and airy. And I've done a good job at that, but I'm bordering the line between light and airy and insane asylum. So I'm going to try to break that up a little bit with something pretty and regal feeling. Regal feeling? I mean, I don't think the Queen of England would have had this in her house, but she might have. Let me get this unwrapped and I'll show you the design. It's gorgeous and I'll tell you why I went with it. Because I think I had a high functioning brain moment. Hear ye, hear ye. I mean, the good thing is that anything's going to be better than that Sharpie zebra print thing we got going on back there. I think we're good. So my thought process with this is, we're pulling in some floral and we're pulling in something different, right? So we're not going stark white. We're going to add this, oh my gosh, I love that pattern. It's so pretty. It's got the white and cream flowers, okay? Then it's got the gold leaves. And then it's got little floral outlines in gold that you can really barely see up here in a lot of the black area. And then it's got a black background. So I thought the table center that I'm using would play off really nicely with this in the background, because look, does that not look so pretty together? I feel like that looks that's gonna look gorgeous. One thing about me is I'm not gonna go with one aesthetic. I had a designer, one of our friends is a designer in the comments. And they were saying that everything I was doing was kind of going, I think they said traditional. It's a different thing than what I'm used to, because I'm used to modern farmhouse for so long. Still love my modern farmhouse. You'll find modern farmhouse touches around the house no matter what. Probably till I'm in the grave and the house is inherited by one of the kids, honestly. That's probably, and then they'll probably keep it around for nostalgia, I'm not even kidding. But I have touches of that. But my style has been elevating, right? And I'm really proud of that, because I'm not great at decorating, but it just goes to show you it's an acquired skill. As you go and as you progress through it, you get a little bit better at it, and better on your terms, not somebody else's terms. So nobody else can say I'm good or bad at decorating, because I'm good at decorating the way I want to decorate. So nobody can ever tell you you're really bad at decorating. Nobody can say that, because if you do something and you love it, you're a good decorator, girlfriend. You're a good decorator. You did great. But as far as like on paper, decorating degree-wise, I'm not good at decorating. I'm not good at putting things together. I'm good at tearing things apart, but I'm not good at putting things together. I'll be it that way, right? I'm actually becoming good at decorating for me and for the family, and I love that. So yes, sometimes you're going to start off and you're going to post a video of you hand drawing with a Sharpie marker zebra stripe chevron strips on your wall, and your community of people surrounding you are going to say, great job, Merina. And we're going to get a year later, 2 years later, and we're going to look back and we're going to say, wow, we've come a long way. But I hope that you guys have the same support system I have, so that they'll tell you if that's something you love, good job, Merina. Like, good job, friend. Yes, you did that. Absolutely. It's not like you're surrounded by yes people. It's just you're surrounded by supportive people. I hope you have that kind of support system where if you wanted to draw moon pies on your wall,
The dog?
your people would be like, abso-freaking-lutely, great job. Is that something you love? 100%, yes. So the reason I chose this is I wanted something different. I've never done something like this before. I'm starting to elevate my style to a more modern, cozy modern is what I'm going for. I don't want the asylum white, but I do like the really bright white, because we live in a smaller double wide. There's a lot of us in here, and I like to prioritize it looking spacious where I can, especially in this room. This room is considered the dining room now. We're saying it's considered the dining room. But when it comes to this room, I chose to do it the way we're doing it, because there's only 2 windows in this area of the double wide, so it can begin to look like a dungeon. The 2 windows are the French doors. So if we were to actually put doors there would be no windows in here. There's no way. So that's the only light we got coming in. So I'm trying to keep this area looking spacious. The last thing you think I would do would be add a dark wall, but this is an accent wall, and I think it's really going to play off the floral centerpiece. I think that pop of black is really going to give us some depth in this area and make it look unique. And then the gold, I feel, is going to play off the gold hardware here at the entryway of the archway. So that's my thought process. We'll see how it ends up. This wallpaper I got on Amazon for around 30 bucks. And it's like 300 and something inches. So it's quite a bit. You get a lot for your money. It has grids on the back, which are going to be really, really helpful. And it's peel and stick, so it's not the water kind where you have to run it from the bathtub to the wall. I think it's going to be fairly easy. Yes, look. It's going to be easy to line up, because where the pattern stops on the right, it ends on the left. You see that? So I think that's going to be easy to line up. Yeah, it also has a nice texture to it. I think it's so ironic that when we first started the channel, this was the bane of our existence. Contact paper and wallpaper was the bane of our existence. And now this was the easiest part of the project. It does help when you have a good quality contact paper, wallpaper, whatever you want to call it. It does help whenever it's sticky, but not too sticky, and not sticky enough. It's just the perfect amount of sticky. And if trying to line up a pattern is the worst of our problems, after fighting with the drywall, I think we've got it made. I think we've got it made. This wallpaper, even though it was a scary choice for me to make because it is pretty bold, especially for me, I feel like it was the game changer in this whole area. The pendant light would have been cute, but not by itself. I feel like the pendant light and the wallpaper really pulled everything together. The thicker trim on the doorway, you guys are going to see, it's going to make a difference too, but this wallpaper was the big game changer. This wallpaper did the work. It put in the work for this area, because now when you walk in from my French doors, you immediately see this behind the chandelier and the table, and it just sets this space off with the sconce lighting beside it on either side. I mean, one of my most favorite things we have done recently, 10 out of 10 would recommend a floral wallpaper if you're looking for something that'll really make an area pop. Shane's going to finish up the caulking. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more, and I'll see y'all with an Archway later.